What's so special about this location since it's not exactly next to the MRT? I think that this development will appeal to buyers who want to get a foothold into the private market. Will this strong demand continue in Q4, and what else is there to buy for the remaining of the year? That's what I'll be covering in today's video. Let's dive in. In a blink of an eye, we are already wrapping up Q3 of 2025 and heading into the final quarter of the year. So it's been quite a ride. New launches this year have done incredibly well, and as of late August, sales have already surpassed the total number of new launch sales we saw for the whole of 2024. But what really surprised me though was the strong demand for core central region, or CCR in short, projects. CCR developments typically come with the highest price per square foot on the island. Yet, buyers have been snapping them up. So let's just look at the numbers. So if buyers are confident enough to enter CCR prices, it only makes sense that your rest of central region, the RCR, and outside central region, OCR projects, which are priced lower, would also be affordable to buyers. The big question now is, will this strong demand continue in Q4, and what else is there to buy for the remaining of the year? So as I'm filming this, we are currently in the Chinese Ghost Month. This is the period where developers usually hold back launches because many buyers, especially Chinese, are a little superstitious about making a property purchase. But once the Ghost Month is over, things will pick up again. There will be 5 more projects launched before the end of 2025. Here is a quick overview. I've organized the table by regions for more clarity. Let's start with the CCR. In the CCR, there will be 2 more projects, Sky at Holland and Zion Grand. I expect demand for both to be strong. We've already seen how CCR launches have performed this year, and these 2 projects are also backed by big-name developers, UOL, CapitaLand, CDL, and Mitsui. From my conversations with clients, some have actually been holding out their property purchase while waiting for these 2 launches, instead of placing a check for those that have already been sold. Another point is that both Sky at Holland and Zion Grand each have more units compared to the earlier CCR launches, which means more choices for buyers. That said, with the kind of demand that we have been seeing in the new launch market, ballot luck will be extremely important. Now, if we look at land costs, both were acquired slightly cheaper than River Green and Promenade Peak, but don't expect them to be priced much lower. Developers know that the market can already digest prices above $3,000 per square foot. So it will be really interesting to see how these developments are priced on launch day. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please help to give me a like and subscribe. So moving on to the rest of Central Region, in short the RCR, we have 2 launches left. The first is the Sen at Beauty World. Land cost here was just $841 per square foot per plot ratio. This is the lowest among all the upcoming projects and even cheaper than the OCR launch at Faber Residence. Now, of course, that lower cost also reflects the location. It is out of the main Beauty World hub, although you can still get there by bus. The key value proposition is the low density living that the development offers. It's a mid-sized development comprising 355 units, spread over a large land plot of about 207,000 square feet. That means more open space for each homeowner. I think that this development will appeal to buyers who want to get a foothold into the private market. Maybe first-time buyers or families who don't mind being a little out of the main Beauty World area and who also enjoy the greenery beside. The second RCR launch is Penrith along Margaret Drive. Now, some clients have asked me what's so special about this location since it's not exactly next to the MRT. But I'll also say that conversely, the Dawson area has a very strong, loyal following. And resale HDB prices there signal that it is still highly demanded and it remains one of the most expensive HDB neighbourhoods in Singapore. With Guocoland also leading the development, I expect Penrith to do very well. They've had strong sellouts at both Lentor and Springleaf, and the developer seems to know exactly what buyers want and are willing to pay for. Penrith also has only 462 units, so it's only a mid-sized development. Now finally, in the OCR, we just have 1 launch left, Faber Residence in West Coast. Now I know that West Coast isn't usually the first place that buyers think about, but history tells us that it can still be a profitable investment at the right entry price. Past projects in the neighbourhood such as Twin View, Park Rivera and Whistler Grand have all sold out, and resale transactions have also been profitable. Faber Residence is also a mid-sized development at only 399 units, but it sits on a large land parcel of around 277,000 square feet, which means it is also going to be a low-density development similar to the Sen. Guoco Land is also the developer for this project, and if such a renowned developer bid for the land, they must have also seen its potential. So what I've told my clients is to keep an open mind. This is because you might not get lucky with the ballots in the more popular RCR or CCR launches remaining. But at the right entry price, OCR projects like this can still give you very good gains. So as more details come out, I'll be doing individual condo reviews for these projects on my YouTube channel. If there's one in particular that you'd like me to cover, drop me a message in the comments below. I might not be able to review all 5, so your feedback will be able to help me prioritize. If you're planning your next property move and want some personalized advice, you can reach me at 9150-1528. I've also created a free condo moving guide to help condo sellers who are looking to transit into their next private property understand the timelines and also the options that they can take. You can get a copy in the link below in the description box. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.